असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय.
Hello students, welcome to Mallaradi Memorial School Digital Class 10th English. A reading attitude is altitude. In this session we are going to discuss the glossary part, comprehension part, and we'll have a brainstorming session of the vocabulary part. First, let us look at the glossary and analyze. The first word, as you see here, it is skateboard. It's a noun. Parts of speech is noun. What do you mean by skateboard? A short, narrow board with small wheels at each end, which you stand on and ride as a sport. Many students may have idea what is a skateboard. It's a narrow board which has wheels on it and we just stand on it and ride as a sport. The next word is surf. S-U-R-F. Surf. It's a verb. What do you mean by surf? To take part in the sport of riding on waves on a surfboard. It is also a sport event to stand on the surfboard and ride on the waves. That is surfing or surf. The next word is torso. As discussed before, torso is the main part of the body, not including the hands, arms or legs. Let us see the next. The next word is chicken drumstick. It's a noun. The lower part of the leg of a chicken or other bird that is cooked and eaten as food. Chicken leg piece, we say. Chicken drumstick. Club, C-L-U-B, club. It's a noun. A heavy stick with one end thicker than the other. Club has various meanings. In this context, Nick played golf with a club tucked under his chin. It's a stick. Usual meaning of the club is a stick with one end thicker, the other end thinner. The next word is adversity. It's a noun. A difficulty or unpleasant situation. When we have some difficulty, we say, I am in great adversity. Perseverance. Perseverance. It's a noun. The quality of continuing to try to achieve a particular aim despite difficulties. We can shortly say that perseverance means ability to bear. Okay? Ability to. Now let us have a look at the comprehension questions. Let's analyze the comprehension questions. The first question is, I call it my chicken drumstick, joked Nick. What does it refer to? How does it help him? Yes. It refers to a small foot on his left hip which enables him to balance, pick things between his toes and type. Your answer should be almost containing all these points. Next, what do you mean by right girl or boy to marry? The phrase right girl or boy means a suitable girl who can understand Nick's feeling. As Nick is a disabled person, the girl who comes into his life must be able to understand him, must take care of him, must understand his disability. That is a right girl to marry. Next one, his parent decided not to send him to a special school. Was Nick happy about his parents' decision? Why or why not? What do you think about this decision? Nick was not happy about the parents' decision at the beginning as he was teased and bullied in the school. Later, he realized that this was the best decision his parents could have ever made. I too think the parents' decision was correct to send him to the mainstream school. Fourth question, how did Nick's parents help him to become independent? As you learned, Nick's parents helped him to become independent by joining him in mainstream school. Nick's father taught him how to swim, how to type. Mother invented special plastic device that meant he could hold a pen or pencil. In this manner, his parents helped him to become independent. Pick out the symptoms of Nick's depression. Do you think his depression was normal or something unique about him? Give reason for your opinion. As you see in the first part of the question, at the age of 8, Nick went to his mom crying, telling that he would kill himself. This clearly shows that he was depressed. Do you think his depression was normal? Yes, the depression was a normal one. Usually every disabled person thinks in the same manner. As he is a different being, different person, different boy from other normal children, he gets depressed. Which incident in this text is funny? What makes it funny? There are plenty of incidents that are funny. The answer may vary student to student. One of the funniest incidents is when Nick was at the traffic light, a girl was looking at him interestingly. He wanted to freak her out. He just did a 360-degree spin on the car seat and the woman was just freaked out and really sped off quickly. So you can write whichever incident that made you feel funny. Some students may write when Nick jokes himself his small foot as second drumstick. That is a funny part. Okay, it's all up to you. What made Nick choose Bethany Hamilton as his teacher to learn surfing? Yes, Nick chose Bethany Hamilton as his teacher to learn surfing because Bethany Hamilton's one of her arms was bitten off by a shark when she was 12. As she was a disabled person, she could understand Nick's feelings better and teach him surfing better. Which aspect of Nick's physical condition helps him to do a 360-degree spin? Yes, as Nick Vujicic is a torso without limbs, he has low center of gravity. This aspect helps him to do a 360-degree spin on the surfboard. What are the distinct features of this text? List them. Yes. What are the features? Whatever you observe, you can write. It is a biography of Nick Vujicic. It is a motivational text. So and so you can write. What do you learn from the life of Nick Vujicic? Yes, disability is not an obstacle to success. Is the key thing that we learn from the life of Nick Vujicic. If you really try again and again, if you really have willpower, you can reach great heights. This is what we learned from the life of Nick Vujicic. Do you think disability is an obstacle to achieve success in life? Substantiate your argument citing evidence from Nick Vujicic biographical account. Attitude is altitude. I don't think that disability is an obstacle to achieve success in life. It is our attitude that matters. Look at the example of Nick Vujicic. Though he was a torso, he didn't lose hope. When he has read the article when he was 13 years old, he has learned about a disabled person who started motivating others. He himself got motivated and started becoming a successful motivator. So you have to collect some evidence from the text and show that disability is not an obstacle to success. That's all with the comprehension part. Let us come to the vocabulary part. This part is meant to improve your vocabulary skills. Okay? All of you look at the list of adjectives given below in the box. Which of them describe Nick Vujicic? Tick them. There are many words here. First thing, these are all adjectives. Which all adjectives suit Nick Vujicic? That's what you need to find out. Okay? Let me just explain to you the meanings of this adjective. Positive. Positive means hopeful, hoping that good things will happen in future. Cowardly. Cowardly is the opposite of bravely. Cowardly means, what do you mean by cowardly? Without courage. Arrogant. Arrogant means rough. A rough person. Negative. Negative is a person who doesn't have hope. Courageous. Courageous means brave. Sarcastic. A person who ridicules others. A person who ridicules others. Ridicules means insults. Optimistic. A person who thinks good things will happen in the future. A person who has hope for bright future. A positive thinker, we can say. Reliable. A person whom we can depend on. Quarrelsome. A person who makes quarrels always. Pessimistic is the opposite of the word optimistic. It means a person who considers that bad things going to happen in the future. Independent. What do you mean by independent? Yes, not depending on anyone. Rude. Rude means rough, stubborn. Generous, very kind. Having a kind feeling for others. Dependent. Dependent means depending on the others, taking the help of others. Creative, a person who is indulged in creative thoughts, creative action. Nervous. Nervous means worried, upset. Obedient. Obedient means having loyalty, obeying others, elders' words. Obedient. Being humble, humbly submitting yourself. Stubborn. Stubborn means strong, unchangeable. Unchangeable, stubborn. Nobody can change stubborn people's attitude. Confident, having lot of confidence. Trusting, a person whom can be trusted, Lazy, lethargic, not willing to do anything. Smart, active. Valiant means brave. Pompous means always trying to show that you are great. A person, he is great, he has self-importance, he himself feels self-importance. The last line, sociable, a person who moves in the society and mingles with everyone. Self-centered, selfish. Self-centered means selfish. Level-headed, ability to make correct judgment. So what you are supposed to do in this vocabulary section is, you should tick which qualities can be attributed to Nick Vujicic. First, positive. Is it a quality of Nick? If yes, please tick. You don't need to cross at all because it's just mentioned to tick itself. Cowardly. Is Nick a coward? No. Arrogant. Is Nick an arrogant person? No. Negative. Is Nick a negative person? No. Courageous. Is Nick a courageous person? Yes. You are supposed to tick. In this manner, you are supposed to read all the adjectives and tick which adjective is suitable to Nick Vujicic. Which adjective can be used to describe Nick Vujicic. Okay, that is the end of this session. Let's see rest of things in the next class.